Name is Kesonar. Today I would like to share my PPT of NoSQL. First of all, simple definition of NoSQL. NoSQL is a modern database system that store data without using fixed table. It is designed to handle large and fast changing data easily. It's allowed data to be stored and accessed in flexible way. Overview. What is SQL? Why NoSQL? The four main types of NoSQL database and understanding the CAPE theorem and summary and key takeaways. Objectives. First is define NoSQL and its core concept. Second is compare and construct NoSQL with traditional SQL database. Third is identify the four main categories of NoSQL database. And fourth is explain the principle of Cope theorem. Next is what is NoSQL? NoSQL is a standard for not only SQL. Second is refers to non-relational database. It's designed for large scale data and flexibility and high performance. It do not use traditional table based structure and handle unstructured and semi unstructured data. And last is flexible document icon. Next is why NoSQL? SQL relational and NoSQL non-relational. SQL strict and predefined schema, vertically scalable and strong consistency. NoSQL dynamic flexible schema, horizontally scalable and eventual consistency. Next is key value storage and document database. Key value store simple types, use case pairs, and fast for simple lookups and example Rabbit and DynamoDB. Document database store data is flexible JSON like documents and good for content management and example MongoDB and Cagebase. Next is types of NoSQL. Column family store and graph database. Store column family store data in column not row and high performance for analytical query and example edge base. Graph database use nodes and edges to store relationship and ideal for social network fraud detection and example Neo4j and Amazon Neptune. Next is the Cape theorem, a concept of distributed system and a concept only provide two of three guarantee and consistency. All nodes see the same data. Availability. Every request get a response and partition tolerance. Uh, system work despite network failure. Next is MongoDB overview. Storage data in JSON like document support flexible schema and query language similar to JSON. Next is use case of NoSQL. Use case of NoSQL like is social media platform, real time analytical, and e-commerce catalogs and gaming leadboards. And last is IoT and sensor data storage. Security in NoSQL. Security in NoSQL authentication and authorization. Second is data encryption at rest and in transit. Next is role based access control, which is called RBAC, and regular security patches and update. Next slide is advantage of NoSQL. First is schema flexibility. Second is easy to scale horizontally. Third is better performance with unstructured data, and last is high availability. Challenges of NoSQL, like lack of standardization and limited support for complex query, and last is potential data consistency issue. And next slide is summary. Summary of NoSQL. NoSQL provides a flexible alternative for relational database. It excels in accessibility, performance, and handling unstructured data. Third is the four main types are key values: documents, column, family, and graph. And last is the CAP theorem. CAP guides the design of distribute NoSQL system. And last slide is conclusion. NoSQL database provide a modern solution for handling big data, unstructured and distributed data. Second is choice of NoSQL type depends on the use case. Last is complement, not replace traditional database. SQL. Let's discuss SQL, structured query language. The initial technology for managing data. What exactly is SQL? Imagine a vast organized digital filing system. This is your database where structured information like customer, like list, inventory, records for financial transaction. It neatly stored in a table, similar to spreadsheet with rows and columns. SQL is the universal language used to communicative with this database. It is the standardized way to unstruct the database to perform actions. SQL or structured query language is a standardized programming language designed for managing and manipulating data. Is related database. It is the primary language used to interact with and interact information from this database. The four functions SQL is used to primary to perform four fundamentals operation on the data. First, create. Second is read. Third is update, and fourth is delete. Create to insert new information or records into the table. Next is read to retrieve or query data based on specific criteria using the critical select statement. Third is update to modify exiting information within the table. And next is delete to remove records from the table. Now we discuss how SQL work. User write SQL queries which are initially instruction to database management system DBMS like MySQL, Port, Port, Oracle or SQL Server. The DBMS then interpret these queries, process them and perform the request operations on the data, returning result or a confirmation message to the use. And we now discuss security threat in NoSQL. NoSQL database, while designed for scalability and flexibility, have their one set of significant security threats, many of which stem for misconfiguration and the flexible nature of their query language. The main security threat can be grouped into two categories. First is injection attack. The most critical threat is a no SQL injection, which is the adoption of classes no SQL injection attack. How it's work? Attackers exploit inadequate input validation to inject malicious code, and the danger because many NoSQL queries are written in the same language as the application code like JavaScript and MongoDB. A successful injection can lead to authentication bypass, data tampering, code execution. Second, Second thread is a configuration and access control issue. Many initial NoSQL database, many configuration priorities is of use performance over security, creating easy target for attack. And most common attack in SQL. SQL injection, also known as SQLi, is a common attack vector that uses malicious SQL code for backend database manipulation to access information that was not intended to be displayed. This information may be include any numbers of item including sensitive company data, user list or private customer details. Thank you.